ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ. Passing through the long cave and monstrous spider's web. Resuming their journey with a very firm belief in the rishis, they pass through a long cave. They observe a strange light illumining the inside of the cave and very strong wind forcing them to move forward on a slippery path. They hear weird noises all through their journey in the cave and the bright light guiding them through the path. They are bereft of thoughts when they look back the length travelled in this long cave, as it appears very dark and fearful. They do not delve into any explanation, as they know that many more such incidences await them throughout their awesome journey. After 2 miles of journey through this long cave, the path ends abruptly on an edge of the steep mountain, an almost U-shaped depth being about 1,000 feet, with a river flowing below, and the other end with a similar cave opening at almost the same height, a distance of about 30 to 40 feet separating the two cave openings. A huge spider's web being the only connecting point between the two caves, each string of the web being as thick as a rope with monstrous spider on it. The travelers have to walk across the web with great will and courage to escape the sting of the spider. The travelers close their eyes, chanting the SHAMBALA mantra, start walking across the spider's web to the other cave. Some travelers who, due to fear of open their eyes to see the depth below and forget to chant the mantra, are devoured by the monster spider. Some others feel giddy, slip into the river below through the strings, only to become hooked to the crocodiles in the river. Only those who are blessed by the grace of the rishis and divinity are destined to be successful in reaching the other end of the web to cross over and reach the cave opening on another mountain. This cave leads them to a valley full of red and white rocky mountain. The travelers start descending this battle rocky mountain. On the descent, many seem to lose their grip, the brittle rocks giving away. Their fear is further compounded by rumbling noise of falling loose sedimentary rocks throughout the valley, with the whole valley covered with red dust. The vision becoming hazy in the dusty route, they fall unconsciously and know nothing of what is happening to them. They know not how many days pass and weeks pass like this, reaching a monastery. The freshness of the divine morning prayer of the monks in a monastery awakens them. They are shocked to learn that they are comfortably tucked in the cozy bed in a big hall. They are further stunned to learn that they were in unconscious state for more than 3 weeks. Now they stop thinking of such unbelievable incidents, are also prepared to face such encounters further, and wisely leave their destiny in safe hands of rishis. Soon a round-faced monk greets them and inquires about their present state of health. The travelers are overwhelmed with the warmth of the monk and were deeply touched with the humility of the monk. The fatigue vanishes and the travelers become energetic to continue their pursuits. The monk, the lama of the monastery, orders his followers to take care of the travelers, washing away of past karmas and memories. The travelers are made comfortable in an apartment adjacent to the central hall. They are guided to the swimming pool, where they take bath in the pool to their heart's content. They are signaled to join the adjacent chamber, where another monk welcomes them with a broad smile and requests them to stay put till the door opens in the northern direction of that chamber. The chamber is spacious, spherical in shape and well lit. Then the monk takes leave of them. Immediately after the monk leaving the chamber, a spray of milky white fluid similar to that of milk starts emerging out from numerous jets in the spherical wall of the chamber. The spray of this liquid washes the whole body of the travelers and seeps well into their hair and skin. Unlike any liquid, this liquid does not run out of the body. The spray of the liquid from the jet flows exactly for 24 minutes. After a while, the liquid which had soaked into the body flows out of the fingers, hands and toes to the floor, the color being changed to greenish gold. In about 15 minutes, the liquid is drained out of the body. The door on the northern side of the chamber opens up, and all the travelers walk into another room, only to find dress arranged neatly in a wardrobe which they wear, and then enter the central hall of the monastery. They find a group of monks sitting in front of a four-faced Brahma's idol, mounted on a pedestal. The travelers are guided to sit in front of the idol. The High Lama, after offering his prayer to the Lord, comes near the idol and touches a camouflage button on the idol. The idol becomes luminous with light, brighter, and then as bright as the sun. The intense radiation of the divine energy spreads over the atmosphere of the hall and further. Then a huge spherical light emerges out of the four-faced Brahma and suspends itself in the mid-air at a point about travelers. The High Lama gives a mantra and requests the travelers to chant the mantra 1008 times. As the japa is being recited, the ball of light changes its color, one half becoming violet and the other half becoming red. Then the High Lama gives each traveler a pair of footwear and a headgear. The light moves forward. All the inmates of the monastery and the High Lama cheer the travelers and accord them a warm send-off with an advice to follow the luminous light until they reach their destination. The travelers to Shambhala follow the guiding light with renewed energy and vigor, for their past karmas and memories are slowly washed away. They feel fit, fresh, and extremely rejuvenated, and surprisingly, whatever they see and experience around them and anew, the obliteration of the karma gives them an unique experience of profound purity. They move on further in this ecstatic and exalted condition experienced never before in their life, reaching the 18th monastery. They pass through vast arid land and suddenly they experience the most wonderful sight of vegetated land with a plant sprouting up in front of them, growing into huge trees with flowers and fruits and then falling dead and becoming dust. All the surroundings spring up with life, full of creatures like animals, birds, reptiles, etc. They witness a floating island passing through them, suspended high in the mid-air and disappearing immediately. They reach a huge lake only to find all prehistoric animals and birds, making this lake their habitat. The light moves across the lake and the travelers follow the light by just walking across the surface of water with the help of the unique footwear presented by the High Lama of the monastery, which enables them to cross the surface with ease, oblivious of surroundings. After physically and visually experiencing the alternating desert with arid land and lush green vegetated land with prehistoric creatures, they are welcomed by the cheers of human beings in Vimanas. They pass through a rainbow only to see many islands full of creatures and human beings happy offering their oblations to the Almighty. They pass through many such islands and reach the central island. They approach a monastery amid a path filled with flowers on either side, bowing with them as a welcome gesture. All they see and experience around them are just majestic and divine. They enter a monastery built of gold. After acknowledging the greetings of High Lama of the Golden Monastery, the travelers move towards the top of a snow-clad mountain following the divine guiding light. They reach the top of the mountain after a strenuous climb where the light suspends itself in the air. When they see back the distance covered, they are flabbergasted to see the landscape becoming invisible. The truth is stranger than fiction.